What's up, guys? How are you? We are doing another unboxing showcase, and we are doing one of another Banpresto Grandista statue. This is coming from the One Piece franchise. This is the Grand Line Men title of Trafalgar from One Piece. As you can see, Trafalgar Law. What a cool character. If you've seen the One Piece anime, you guys know who I'm talking about. But this here is a awesome representation of the character on the Grandista line. So as you can see here, this is the front of the box. And on the top of the box, we have the Toei animation sticker. As you can see, Grand Line Man right up here, his name. A nice portrait shot on the front of the statue. Title, as well as his name right there. On the side of the box, which is awesome, you're looking at it like, wait, why is it a different picture? It's because this statue has different options of posing, which I think is an awesome idea in regards to statues. So here we have him holding his sword this way, holding a rice ball right there, and as well as him eating a rice ball. So how cool is that? And that's what it looks like here on the back, him eating a rice ball. And there you have that going on, and that is the other side. Look, now he's also wearing a hat. So how awesome is that? There's different poses you can make with your statue. So there we have that. Let's take a look. Let's unbox this. I believe I cut the tape already. I did not cut the tape already, so let's cut the tape. Let's cut the tape. And I always cut my boxes from the bottom. It's just my thing. That's just what I like to do. I like to keep, the boxes still looking in good condition, especially from the top. And here we go. So again, Banpresto statues comes with a cardboard insert, and on the inside, everything is bagged up. And surprisingly, this one is bagged up separately. Look at that sword. So it's got a little bit of some warp right there, but that seems like you can fix easily. But look how long that sword is. That is amazing. Let's pull this thing out and see what we got going on, because this seems to be a much taller figure. So here, oh, there's another separate bag. Wow. So here we have the different options. That is great. So here's the one arm for the rice ball in which it's being eaten. And look, it looks like there's a plum on the inside of it. There's his other hand, and we have his eating face, his calm face, and then we have a hat option and the hair option. That is great. Look at all the options you have for a statue. That's awesome. And then let's take out the figure. So this is a relatively tall statue, because Grandista, of course, is like a 12-inch statue. And here we have a base for his foot, and we have the legs and then torso, in which case you can see you have the different ports for what options you're going to choose from. And then, of course, the one arm right there that's going to hold the sword. So let's cut this open and let's see what we got going. All right, guys, let's take a look at what we got going on here. There's so much that we can choose from in terms of our options on how to pose our statue here. So let's take a look at the detail of the statue. Stand, pretty basic, and it's actually it's very slim. It's not as like thick and chunky as some of the other statues that we got. Here we have his legs. Look at the detail in the stress lines of the clothing and the pants. Also, there's 2 shades of blue going on in here. That looks really good. Very well done. I mean, look, he's got these dress shoes, nice black dress shoes on. Look at that. Very nicely detailed right there. So we have, and it stands up nicely too. So we have that. Oh, and look at the inside, you know, hollow, but it's very thick and sturdy. So we will have the ports that can go in there, but that's also hollow too. So hey, whatever. Sculpt wise, it looks great. So here we have the torso. Torso looks awesome. It's got that nice blue finish, and there's some light and black washes right there. Even this, you know, they got this painted on very nicely. Tattoo right there. Look at that. Death right on his fingers. And these feathers that are sticking out, they're all like individually sculpted on. So that's actually, it's, you know, it's very well done, very nice. In the back, very simple. We have some of his hair sticking out here for the options for when on these pegs for his face or his hair and his hat. Either way, we're going to try them all, test them all out. So let's take a look at those. Here is the sword. So the sword, that's, you know, that's not bad. That can be easily resolved with some hot water or some heat. But we have here, these are plastic, so it's gonna just stick out a little bit, but it also helps out for the sculpt of it. And the sword is actually very nice. Everything is all individually painted. There are some small black blemishes right there, but everything still looks really good. So there's his sword. We have his one arm right there holding the rice ball. And if you guys never ate a rice ball, it's not bad. It's very simple food in Japan. There you have that. And here is his other hand, arm, I should say. Look at that. Now there is a curvature right here, in which case that is really just, you know, to pose on his other hand, or other arm, I guess, because it will just fall over like that. And there is, I guess, just a regular face, a calm face. Very well done applying the paint in where it belongs. Awesome. It's hollow on the inside. And here is the other one. Look at the way it's just eating right there. It's a great option to, you know, make decisions on how you want to pose your figure. There's his hat. Of course, matches with his outfit. There you go. And that helps out here for when you put it on his head and some of his hair is sticking out in the back. So that's awesome. And then we have his hair. Very well sculpted. So there is some black towards the bottom of it and then some blue highlights going on. So very well done. So let's put the body together and then we will, you know, do the options. So here they actually have a peg hole, a peg and a peg hole right there. So you know which foot it's going to go onto. And all this is just going to help you, you know, have some balance when posing or having them stand up. So that's really snug. So that should help there, just like that. And then we will plug this in. And that's a snug fit too, so make sure you press in enough. There we go. Now, the sword, and I didn't mention this, there are no instructions on this, so it's however you really want to put, how it's self-explanatory, really. You just got to put it in there where it's supposed to go in the hopes that, you know, you put it in the right place. So I know in the picture, he's holding the red part of it like that. So you can hold them in any aspect of it, because I mean, earlier I had it just like that. But we'll put it where it belongs in the red. It's more of a, you know, tighter fit right there. So there is that. Let's see if I can just zoom in a bit. So let's see, let's try just the regular pose. So we have his arm. Let's place his arm inside the peg. Like so. Simple enough. So there, that's just him crossing his arms. And then we can have his calm face right there. And then we have two different options for this one. So we have this way, in which case we can have his hat, in which you just plug that in right there. Look at that. That's really cool. So there's the options that we have. So there's a side profile, how he would look. All right, and then let's just try. Those are really snug, so you don't have any problems that it could possibly fall off or something. Then we have the hair. And there we have that. Look at that. Two different ways to pose Law. That looks cool. All right. So that's one way. Now in order to change his face, you do have to take off the headpiece, so either the hair or the hat. So we are going to try that. So let's take this off, and of course, now, you know, it's funny, I could just keep his arm here and have him like this, and then have him like that, as if he's eating something with his arms crossed. That's one way to do it, as well as putting him with just hair, eating like that. So there you go. That's other ways to do it. Let's keep that face on. At the same time, we're going to change out his arm. And we're going to put this arm in. And I think I love the fact that he's eating. So just make sure you find the right peg to slide that into the upper arm, the bicep arm. So there's that. So that's awesome. And then let's use the hat, just like in the box images. So we have the hat going on. So how cool is that? Another way to, you know, pose your statue. And that's him eating his rice ball. Right? And the last way to do that, or to choose a different option, is him with his hair. You could do it like that too. So how cool is that? Multiple options for a statue. That's great. And to be honest, I actually like it like this. Whether it be the hat or the hair, either way, I like it. It's really cool. Now, let's see. I'm going to keep it this way, but let's see how tall this guy is. So this is, of course, a Grandista statue. He is sitting right at about 12.5 inches. That's a tall figure. That's awesome. And I love that it's a tall figure because all of my other One Piece statues are tall figures. So when we take a look, let's do a comparison. Of course, we have Luffy right there. Now, Luffy is definitely shorter. I swear, I wish I could, you know, try to back some of these things up. But as you can see, Luffy is definitely shorter. Let's kind of do this a bit. In the anime, of course, he is shorter. We also have Ace. Ace is one of the taller guys too. I wasn't expecting Law to be taller, but you can see that he is. So there is Law in terms of height comparison. And just for the hell of it, I have, you know, Glitters and Glamours line, Charlotte Pudding, right there next to them. That's a great scale right there. And we also have Nami. Nami, taller female figure, right there. Look at that. So, you know, as a ensemble, I think everything will go very nicely when you put them all together. And this is a Grandista. At least these four are Grandista statues, while this is a Glitters and Glamours line statue. But look how awesome that looks together. And I love it. You know, if you haven't seen the anime, it is a long anime. There are too many episodes, way too many. But I feel as if, you know, having an ensemble like this, especially when they're all the same line from the Grandista line, they're gonna look great together. So there you have that. So let's take all these guys away and finish up the video, because it's a long video. I haven't done one this long in terms of an unboxing showcase. But there we have it. So there is Trafalgar Law. I hope you guys liked the video. I hope you enjoyed the fact that, you know, you can have interchangeable parts for a statue, which is really cool. So I really hope you guys liked it. Leave a like if you do like the video. Make sure you subscribe, leave a comment. I want to know what you guys think. But I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you guys are healthy, happy. You're doing your toy hunts, trying to find what you're looking for and enjoying it. But thanks again, guys. I hope to hear from you soon, and I hope to see you on the next hunt.